What's up, everybody? Bro-Dude here with Barrio.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Trying to get an episode done for you. We've got some stories to tell you, some catch-up to do. It's been a minute, and we have a reason for that, and so we'll get into that. But, Barrio, what's new with you, bro?
Not much, same old. Wait until we got our second episode.
Yeah.
All right.
It will be our second episode.
We technically did an episode.
We did 3 episodes.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. We did 3 episodes. The last time we did it, we had issues with the camera, which we had no idea until it was too late. When we were doing the video editing, we had an echo going back and forth that we just could not get rid of. The camera that we were using, shitty webcam, kept freezing up on us. It was horrible. Just across the board.
And then we lost all of it. So
and then we lost it. So
and then we couldn't even fix it. We couldn't even try to use it. And then it took us another 3 months to figure out our technology and try and get a computer that would actually handle this. And because, as we said last time on our first episode, we're kind of hodgepodged our equipment as much as possible because, we haven't put any actual real money into this.
Nope. I'm using my work PC right now. I decided just to bring it in the garage. And
hopefully we don't mess it up.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Yeah, I need that.
That'd be bad. But, I've just been hanging out, working a bunch. I try and slang houses, and that's
right.
my main deal.
I think that's new this year, right?
Yeah. So I've always been in real estate in another capacity, but started being a broker this year, and it's a lot harder than people think it is.
Yeah, I imagine.
It's a tricky business, and I'm learning a lot. I will say that. But it's a good time, and seeing the real estate industry from a different angle, learning a whole different piece of it that I haven't been exposed to, because I've been in the real estate industry for 17 years in another capacity. But
17 years? Are we that old?
Yeah.
17 years?
Doing this job. It's my 3rd career, and I've already been doing it for 17 years. I don't know, man.
Holy shit, dude.
We're old and bald, like we were talking about last time.
Man.
Like, hey, I'm still bald, just so everybody knows. But yeah, just been doing that. The wife's been good. How's your family? Everybody doing good?
Everyone's good,
Kids growing up too fast?
Kids, yep. Little ones. My little one, he's 10 now. So he's already asking for a phone at 10 years old. I'm like, dude, you got to wait till you're at least 12.
12?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Amelie, high school. That's crazy.
Wow.
Dude, she's going to be 15 next month.
Yeah.
She's going to be 15 next month.
That's crazy. Well, you hear about, all of our buddies that, had kids and a little earlier in life, and they're, grown adults that can go drink beer with us at the bar now.
Yeah, like my stepson Jose and my stepdaughter Tori.
Yeah. Mobbers, Yeah.
Mobbers, that's right.
Yeah. But anyway, we're doing our little pregame. I'm drinking some Icebox Light Lager right now, which is one of my go-tos. Local light beer, which is great. What do you have in your glass?
Well, I drank a glass of the Icebox Light, which I really love. I drink it every week. Every Friday, Alyssa and I go to, well, it's not a happy hour technically, but after work on Fridays, we go to Icebox Brewery and we have our beers and eat our wings.
Yeah. We got together. We actually got our wives and us together. We finally managed to go to happy hour last week and had a few beers together at the Icebox, which is nice because they bought the building right down the street here, and it's a cool little spot. It's close to campus. It's right down here, and it's like a block away from your house.
And if anyone watching that was in Las Cruces in the 90s, you guys will know that place because it's this old Spirit Winds. Remember that place? Yeah. And it's still a coffee shop, but they also sell beers. And
they have some food.
And it's still new agey too.
It is a little new agey in there. Like I was like, this kind of doesn't feel like a brewery.
Yeah, it feels like a coffee shop you can get a drunken.
So, yeah. A drunken coffee
it's
shop.
Cool. I like it. I really like it, and I really want them to be successful because we were talking about this earlier.
It's close to your house.
Well, one is right down the street. I've always loved the pub down the street.
Yeah.
2, they make a good product. They make good beers. We were all actually talking about earlier that how much we enjoy Icebox breweries. They have what? They have Spirit Winds, Boneyard.
The main one on Picacho.
The pizza one.
The pizza one over on Highway 70. They have one in Hatch, I think. and then they just bought a new spot down the road in the South Valley. So they're for a younger brewery, because they've been in business like 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. So they're relatively young, but they're good.
They make a fine
They're
beer.
good. Yeah, and so we've got their beers to taste and review for you guys today. We have reviewed these beers for this already, but we lost all the content. So we're basically starting over again. And I think that hopefully this year we'll be able to put out an episode at least once a month. Is what the small goal is.
Yep.
And we have to be careful too, because the last time, and nobody got to see this, but we basically recorded 2 episodes at one time the first time, and lost the second one. And then we recorded another 2, and the last time we got together, we drank a lot of beer.
Yeah, we drink a little.
I mean, I was trashed, and my wife was not happy about that situation, Mario.
Yeah.
She was like, "What the hell?" So her guidelines to me today was
Don't get too
drunk. So, I mean, I'm hoping that it improves my review skills.
Yeah,
because
we'll
we only have done 1 pregame beer instead of like 3.
Yeah.
So I think that we're already being more responsible.
Yeah, this is the second one, and this was an ultralight. So,
Yeah. And I'm drinking the light. I mean, I don't even know what the percentage is on this one, but it's similar to drinking a Michelob Ultra or a Coors Light or a Miller Lite, which is disgusting beer, by the way. Bud Light, which is also a disgusting beer. Wouldn't do that. But do us a favor, because we're going to share this on all of our social media platforms. But if you're looking at the video, like it, subscribe to us. When we put a new episode out, it'll hit your system, and it'll help us. It'll help us break through the algorithm walls and all of that kind of craziness. But we're gonna have a good time today and get into some cool beers. The one of them is the Mexican lager from Icebox. I drink this one quite frequently as well.
Yep.
It's a Mexican style beer. I mean, to me, it's just like drinking a Dos Equis or a Corona or something along those lines.
It's really good.
And I like it. It's really fresh. You pop a lime in it, and it's a really good beer. And then we have the Midnight Maze dark style Mexican lager to review today. It's more like what a Negro Modelo would be, I would think. And I actually haven't tried this particular one yet. Yep. So I'm excited to do that. I know that the last time we did this and all the content you didn't get to see, we were literally trying to do a beer that we didn't like.
That's what
and we had a few that we didn't like. And we had some negatives. I think we're gonna like these 2. But I think in the next episode we'll get something crazy obscure that we don't like.
So the one that we lost, we actually tried a green chili beer, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and you know, I'm not going to say anything about it right now. We tried.
We'll do another review on it. Yeah.
But like we said, the last episode that was lost that you guys didn't see is that, you know, we enjoy drinking local beers. You know, even nationally local beers from wherever they are in the region. And we're going to be honest. You know, like I said, Icebox Brewery is probably one of my favorite breweries here in Cruces. And
I don't like some of their beers because they don't fit my palate. Yeah.
Well, I think I've said this before. Like, my palate's changed. When I was younger, you know, and when craft beers started becoming more and more mainstream, I wanted the darkest, the strongest.
Yeah, you said that in episode 1. Yeah.
And now I just want a light, tasty,
session
crisp beer that we can just drink, and it's not gonna make me
feel like crap.
Yep.
But there is some good beers that are really strong in the area. You know, we've focused on Icebox this time, but we did bring some other beers in that we lost too. So we have some really good breweries in the area, and we'll dive into some of those as well. We'll get into it. We literally wanted to get together today and just throw an episode out there because we're in December of 24.
Yeah.
Right. I'd like to get this out by New Year's.
Yeah.
Would be great, and we'll start the year off strong. So we'll start 25 off, and we'll get this thing rolling. And we hope you enjoy the show. Like I said, we're just a couple of dudes in the garage drinking beers, man, and talking and you know.
Nothing fancy, just
Nothing
a computer,
fancy, yeah.
a really cheap webcam, and some random lights we bought at the Goodwill.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of work.
Yeah, I mean, it's doing the job for
It's
right
not
now.
dark in here, I guess.
No.
You can see our faces a little bit. I got the shadow.
Oh, well, that reminds me. So we got a buddy who had lived in Texas and Florida the last, I don't know, how old are we? 20 years? I don't know.
Yeah.
He's been gone as long as we've been gone.
a long time. Yeah.
He's a professional video, he's
Video guy.
Video guy. He's an editor. He's a filmer. Went to college.
Makes movies and stuff.
And he is now back here in our hometown, and he offered to use, he offered his services as being a professional video guy. So maybe in the next couple episodes,
you might see some marked improvement. Maybe
the production will be 100 times
I'm
better.
thinking the pre-production will be a little tiny bit better, but I know the post-production will probably be a lot better. Yeah. But we're not gonna. We were just talking about this before we started. I don't want it to get to where we get all pretentious and fancy.
No.
Because that kind of goes against what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
We're just trying to.
And that reminds me, if you guys have suggestions for beers to review and anywhere, New Mexico, wherever,
put it in the comments.
Let us know.
Yeah, put it in the comments or DM us on social media. We're both out there. I noticed that you started your Facebook page up.
I did.
Again.
Yep. It's been a long time.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Mario's on Facebook.
I shut down my Facebook page about 5-6 years ago.
If not longer.
Yeah. If not longer. The only thing I had was a meta account when I was doing Oculus Rift development and stuff, when I was trying to learn VR development.
Yeah, you nerd.
And I just, I never used Facebook. I didn't like Facebook, so I just went ahead and shut it down. The only social media I really had was Instagram.
Yeah.
But...
Well, it's where all the old people like us hang out.
Yeah.
Still is Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
All the kids are doing stuff I don't even understand.
Yeah. I mean, I got tired of my wife sending me videos for Facebook, and I couldn't even watch
them.
Like,
you're like, I don't even have this. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's
also,
funny.
there were some military buddies that I wanted to link
Catch
back
up with.
So, and which I did. Fatty, Putt, miss you guys. But yeah, it's
You have a buddy named Putt?
Yeah, Putnam.
That's funny.
We call him, hey, Putt.
Putt.
We used to call him, hey, Putt.
That's funny.
And then Fatty, who wasn't Fatty. Fatty was actually pretty ripped, but we called him Fatty because he ate like a fatty.
Oh, there you go.
And then they would call me Barrio. Or
that's your name.
Spanish Jim.
Those racist bastards. Jim. Yeah. Those racist bastards. So so I don't have too many crazy stories. I think when we get into more of the review, some more stuff will come out. My wife is always doing something funny or figuring something else out, but giving me a hard time about life. Yeah. But I love her to death, and so we're just chilling, and we'll get into some reviews, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into our first review. I got you a can, and we're gonna start with the Boneyard Cantina Mexican Lager.
Yeah, let me show you guys a can, actually.
Yeah,
you tell about the ABV, and I'll show.
Oh, okay. Cool well, let me put the glasses back on.
Look at that cool.
Yeah, it's a cool design can. So 4.6% alcohol per volume and IBU of 18. So, like I was saying previously, in the front side, it's more like it's a Mexican style beer and tastes just like. I wouldn't say tastes just like. It's got its own style, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's like it's similar in the fact that it's a lager, right? It's a Mexican lager, and I guess a Mexican lager is a little bit different than a normal lager in the sense that they've just got a different taste. It's not as like empty or light, if that makes any sense, right?
Yeah, it's not light beer.
Yeah, it's not light, but it's light. You know what I'm talking about.
It's refreshing.
It's refreshing.
I mean, we don't have any limes, but
we're in New Mexico, and if you're a New Mexican, you're definitely gonna have some lime salt. But here's what we're gonna do.
But it's good without it.
Yeah, it's good either way. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I drink this a lot, probably every week, to be honest with you.
So do I.
It's just one of my go-to beers.
You know, they carry this at Rio Grande Winery. And so the wife and I go to Rio Grande Winery, and she drinks wine, and I drink Mexican lager.
There we go.
So, and it's good. It's refreshing. It's light. It does have that Mexican cerveza taste to it.
So I guess, and like we said, just to reiterate before, we're not professionals, right? So I can get a lot of this stuff wrong. But I guess a difference from a normal lager and the Mexican lagers is, like a normal lager, I feel you get more of like a light kind of light floral kind of.
Oh yeah,
like
floral
smell.
Yeah.
I guess Mexican lager doesn't have that. I wouldn't. Is it more hoppy? I don't think it's more hoppy.
Yeah, it's just a style of brewing. I think I mean, how do you turn a lager into a Mexican style? I don't know. Well,
God, that's a good
maybe we just need to get a brewer on the show at some point to explain to us how do you make it taste like a Mexican beer versus an American lager.
Yeah, I mean, is it okay? Obviously, ingredients, time.
Yeah,
I suppose.
Filter process. How it's done. I mean, so I'm not a huge fan of Corona. So
this isn't a Corona.
So,
this is way better than Corona.
Well, yeah, it's way better. And here's the thing with Corona: it's skunky as hell, right? It's like, and I don't really like Heineken for that reason too, right? It's like got that skunky thing.
And I don't know how truth it is, but is it because
they clear bottle? Yeah.
Why is that though?
I don't know. They just like the way that it.
If you guys know, tell us why.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, we're learning just as much as everybody else is here, and I would say that I like Mexican beer, obviously, because we live in the zone where it's very prolific. My favorite go-to at the bar is a Dos Equis. I like both Dos Equis. I like the lager, and I like the amber.
What's
yeah,
the Dos Equis.
Dos Equis amber. I think is what it's called. Yeah, that's my favorite go-to. I like Sol. I like Pacifico's
Modelo,
good.
Tecate.
Yeah, I don't like Modelo.
You don't like Modelo?
No,
I'm
man.
a fan of Modelo.
I'm not a fan of Modelo at all. I mean, they got good commercials. It always looks like those people are having fun.
Yeah.
But I like Negro Modelo. And when we get into our next beer, I'm actually curious because you're saying I haven't tasted this one yet. I'm hoping it's similar to a Negro, if not better. But yeah, the Modelo, not a fan.
You ever had the Bohemia one?
Bohemia's pretty good.
I remember that.
Yeah. But so the reason I don't like Corona is because you can't drink it without a lime.
Yeah, you need
the
either
lime.
Salt or a lime.
Because you can't just drink it plain. Because it's so skunky.
You know what? I feel it's the same with Tecate too. Like you can't.
You have to have a lime.
You have to have a lime. Or
now
salt.
Tecate makes good red beers though. Like Tecate, they make good cheladas.
Okay. Yes,
like
I see.
With the clamato and the hot sauce and the rim and the whole thing.
I'll do the michelada, right? That's where you just put
lime and ice and salt.
Yeah, I'll do that. The clamato.
You don't like that?
I don't drink clamato.
Dude, that's what I call a breakfast beer, bro.
I mean,
and you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna say I bet this would make a great chelada. Actually,
I mean, the clamato is what gets me, bro.
Dude, Clamato's good. Hey, if you don't like Clamato, try just freaking straight tomato juice.
Like a Bloody Mary kind of beer thing?
Well, so straight tomato juice or a Bloody Mary mix.
All right, I might give that
That's
a shot.
not clammy,
yeah.
I guess. You don't like the clams?
No, I'm just...
It freaks you out a little bit?
I don't like it.
So
everyone says, "Oh, you can't taste it." No, I can taste
the
backness of the goddamn seafood fishiness.
Oh yeah. I kind of like that.
I hate seafood. See, that's a
I
don't eat fish. I don't eat shellfish. I don't eat nothing, dude. No seafood.
You don't eat shrimp?
No.
You don't eat lobster?
No.
What?
All right, lobster.
You're missing out on a whole section of life that is great.
Nah, dude. I've been a lot of places in the world.
On, Barrio.
I've had sashimi. I've had fish. The only time I ever liked fish in Guam, we went deep sea fishing.
Okay.
And I don't even know what kind of fish they caught, to be honest with you. But they caught a fish. The dude took the fish straight out of the ocean, fucking chopped its head off, cut it up into little chunks, and gave us some like mixture with like lime. It was like a lime salt mixture, and you dunk it in. And I ate it, and it was the most delicious. It did not taste like fish. It tasted like ocean. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was just like ocean water,
Yeah.
like salty, limey, a little hint of something that wasn't fishy. And it's the only time I like fish.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So when I was a kid, I hated seafood. Like, I remember my father took me and my brother to San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
And what do you do in San Francisco? You go to, and I'm like a young teenager. You go to Alcatraz. You go to Fisherman's Wharf. You go check out Ghirardelli chocolate, right? All the stuff in San Francisco. Well, of course, we're going to go to dinner, and we're going to go to Fisherman's Wharf, and we're going to go to this seafood restaurant. And what do I order at 13 years old? I think I had chicken tenders or some shit like that off the kids menu, and I'm like 13 or 14 years old, and I ate some fucking chicken tenders off the kids menu because I was like, I'm not eating none of that. My brother's always loved it. He ate all. Your
brother's always been a foodie.
He's a foodie all the way.
Even when we were kids,
he takes pictures of all his shit he makes at his house. He's just that guy. I'm a foodie too now. I cook a lot too, and I do some barbecue and all that kind of stuff. But my brother's like, oh, I'm gonna get this fresh fish from here, and I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna make this crazy whatever.
I remember like, going to your house, and your brother would be cooking dinner. He'd make something like stuffed fucking bell peppers and shit that, as a kid, I was in high school, like, how the fuck do you know how to cook that?
And he's
younger than us.
He's 4 years younger than us. Yeah, he's 4 years younger than us. He's in middle school making us gourmet meals, and we're sitting around.
I always remember that Mike, Gangsta Mike.
Yeah, we're sitting there hitting the bong and drinking beer illegally. And
I see his posts on Instagram, dude. Your brother will like cook a dinner and have a nice cold beer. I'm like,
yeah, he does it right, dude. Bro. So shout out to my brother Mikey. Yeah, what's up, Mikey?
Cheers, bro.
But yeah, so anyway, back to the beer. I mean, what do you say? I digress.
I digress.
But anyway, this would make a good red beer too. Light, fun, easy to drink.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, and it's not skunky, but it has that Mexican style beer taste to it.
I think here's the best way I can describe it. Okay, so say Friday, you get off of work, you go to the bar. Maybe you're not feeling too hot, but you just want to have a beer. You get one of these bad boys. You start drinking it. It's one of those beers where you say, "Fuck, this is tasting too good."
Yeah, I might have to get another one.
And then you get another one, and another one, and then before you know it, you're yelled at by your wife.
Yeah, you're taking an Uber home, and you're getting yelled at. I would say too, like, I don't even know where I was gonna go. I had a thought in my brain, and it left me.
And folks, we have not drank that much, so
no.
Nope.
This is my.
We're doing this one right.
Second beer, I think. Yeah.
I think the last time we had like 4 beers.
4 beers before we even started.
And,
So remember
we're sluttering.
Remember episode 1 though? We did do the stuff from Arizona, the Wilcox beer.
Ooh, that was good.
And those were Mexican style. The one was a Mexican style beer, right?
You're right.
That was a heavier style. Yeah. This is a lighter style, right? So comparatively speaking, that beer on the episode 1 had a lot more flavor profile to it, had a lot more going on.
Yeah.
But it was also a lot heavier too.
No, you're right.
This one is just a classic. I'm gonna go have a Dos Equis, and if you're at Rio Grande Winery and you don't want to drink wine, you're drinking Mexican lager.
I would say this is more like it's a session. It's a session.
Oh yeah, because it's not super
drink. Yeah,
strong.
It's like nothing. It's just like what's the ABV?
It says 4.6. It's easy to drink. It's the same as a Coors Light or a Ultra or anything like that.
But it tastes better.
But it tastes better. It does taste a lot better. So I mean, you're not going to go wrong. And from our scale on the first episode, do it or don't do it.
Oh,
right. This is a do it.
Fucking do
it. It's a do it. Just fucking do it. And you can drink 12 of them if you want. And I suggest if you do that, you get a ride home.
Yeah. And this is one of the ones where you can get it on draft and it's good, but the can is just as good as the draft. So there's no like
the can doesn't mess it up.
Nope.
Good
beer.
Because I'm a draft fan. Would you say that you like draft beer more than you like canned and bottled beer?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would say that too. One of the things that I can't stand is the 16-ounce aluminum bottles.
Oh, I get those though. I get the ultras.
Yeah, but I don't like them.
You don't like them?
No, they taste weird to me. And the Coors Light ones with the screw off top thing, those are gross.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Dang.
And I'm a Coors Light freaking guy.
I don't know if we talked about this, but
I'm known for that. I'm known for that. My fantasy football team is the CL Drunk Guys. Is the name of the team.
That's cool, dude.
Because I was known for a long time for being the guy that drank Coors Light.
Yeah.
And oh, hey, we got a guest.
I'll be right
Go
back.
open the door. I think our token audience member has arrived. We'll have to get him a can of beer too. Who's knocking at the door?
Hey, you got some pink shoes, bro.
Oh, hey, it's Mundo.
What's going on?
What's going on, dude? We got a chair for you over here in the corner.
All right. So this time you don't have to be behind the camera.
Yeah.
You took it over.
Yeah, there's
Let me go get you a glass.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
You gotta get in here. You gotta get in. See, now you're in the you're the you now. Here's the thing, Mundo. You can't say anything unless we ask you a question. I'm just joking.
Okay.
I'm just joking. There's beer right there.
Which one are you drinking first?
The Mexican lager, the short can, the 6-pack. Yeah, grab one of those guys. It's a good beer. What are you up to, buddy?
No, just getting here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dealing with real life stuff, and then you finally got here to do some day drinking.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I can't see much because I took my glasses off. Because there's too much glare, right? This little light, it's like my eyeballs were like
Yeah, I can see
halos
what you
of
mean,
circles. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know what James is doing. Oh, he's getting you a glass. Oh, because you're gonna be.
Freshly
All right.
washed Bennigans. Please don't break it, dude.
Oh, you can't even get that anymore.
No, you can't.
Yeah, that place doesn't even exist. That place doesn't even exist. So
That's what I miss, dude. That's why I'm so happy that the freaking Spirit Winds is open now.
Yeah, because it's a
Remember
block away.
Dublin's, dude? I fucking love Dublin's.
So other than the smell in there,
You didn't like the smell?
it smelled like
And which one, Dublin's or
yeah,
Bennigan's?
Dublin's, because it had that stanky drain smell, old bar smell. You know, like it was a dive bar.
Yeah.
It turned into a dive bar. It used to be a restaurant, and then
Yeah.
it turned into a dive bar. But it smelled like.
I've never eaten at Dublin's.
What, dude? They used to have, like...
Well, they had that. What they had
Irish
that?
food.
Yeah, the Monte Cristo
Yeah.
fried sandwich and all that kind of stuff.
Drinking, that was it.
Yeah, me too.
Nothing.
Me
Yeah,
too.
and then every
Just
St.
there for
Patty's Day,
drinking.
they had the whole festival, right? Where they
Yeah,
had
I played it a
shows
bunch with the
played.
band.
Yeah,
And then they
towards
would serve
end-
the corned
towards
beef
the
and
end, that's when
cabbage, dude.
they stopped doing it, like towards the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
Well, they it was too much.
Anyways, I
trouble.
miss Dublin's because that was my spot. Because before Spirit Winds, that was the closest bar. And then
Yeah.
a jukebox that had a bunch of punk rock. So I would go play
Yeah.
Flogging Molly.
And they did
fucking
trivia
NoFX.
night, which your nerd ass love to do.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then yeah,
Did you ever go with us, nerds?
We won the
Geeks Who
chair
Drink?
in the
Oh yeah,
tip club.
that's
or
right.
club or whatever it was.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I that was a fun bar. So my band used to play that outdoor fest, the Blarney Blast, and then all of that
cup
stuff.
is from Barney Blast
Blarney
2001.
There you go. So I headlined that, I think, maybe with the Letter 27 band. But
Dude.
I'm gonna do a self plug real quick, James.
Oh, yeah,
since
yeah,
while
yeah.
we're finishing our beers, my band Arcadian, which we haven't been together in like 6 or 7 years, right? We broke up, but before we broke up, we spent 2 years making a new album, and we wrote it. We recorded it, we did the whole thing, and we finally, I don't know what happened, but something just like snapped, and we decided to finish it, and now we're putting it out. So it drops, it'll be out by the time we get this out, that'll be out. So
Oh, yeah, dude.
that'll be good.
It'll
So
be a year but after.
oh no, well,
That's the way Portland works. Huh?
Well, no, I'm gonna do
3
this.
years later, we'll
Yeah.
have this episode out. No, but yeah. So check that out if you want to hit my social medias and Arcadian on Facebook, and it's gonna be fun. It's some good hard rock music from it's. I tell people it's the style of music from like 2005 hard rock
Yeah, it's the
style.
it's
It's like the Breaking Benjamin Chevelle style.
It's like what was it called? It's like not. It's like
it's not hardcore. It's like new metal.
New
Almost.
metal, like almost like new metal.
Yeah, but it's very melodic. There's
Yeah.
like actual music to it. There's not a lot of screaming.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there's a little screaming, not a lot though. It's where it's obnoxious, and the music's actually really good. So I'm proud of it. So check that out.
I'm excited.
That's a self plug for my.
Because he's gonna have a show, and me and Moon are
We
gonna
think.
go get drunk.
We think, yeah, that's in the fledging
No,
process.
Mario, we won't be.
Yeah, we have to drag his ass.
Go.
We have to get into the Midnight Maze icebox.
Let me show you guys a can while he explains what it is.
So, oh yeah, I have to explain what it is, huh? So, dark style Mexican lager, 5% alcohol, IBU 20. So,
What
should
does
be
IBU mean anyway?
I think it's like the strength of, like the taste profile, maybe. I don't know. IBU. Look it up. I'm gonna start drinking beer.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll figure it out later, or you
Well,
guys
I
can
know
actually
that
tell us what it means.
the IBU is like the I don't know. I always taste like the lighter the IBU, like the smaller the number, the lighter the beer is. Right?
Gotcha. Dude, they said this is like what Dos Equis?
Or no, they said it was like a
Modelo
Negro Modelo. It's not as dark as a Negro Modelo,
but
though.
that it's close.
It's a nice looking
Little
beer.
nice little caramel color. This is cool. They do good with their cans, dude.
Yeah, they do. I mean, you know.
It's only 5%,
Yeah, it's not bad.
so not too much more than the Mexican lager.
I guess not.
Oh, it is a lager.
It is a lager.
All right, let's smell. A little caramel. A little.
So I
caramel.
haven't had this one before. Have you had this one before, James?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not as rich as a Negro Modelo. I'll tell you that. It's a darker color. I think it's to me it's just a little bit stronger than the Mexican lager we just had.
Yeah. It's good though.
But it's still light enough to where it's not like you don't have to chew it.
Yeah, it's not like the hoppiness where you got to cut through the. You know,
Yeah. And it's not coffee style either. It doesn't have any of the caramel
Yeah.
in it or any of the coffee
I
taste.
get hints of caramel in the smell, but not in the taste.
Yeah, no. I mean, it almost is drinking like a light beer, actually, to me. That's what it kind of feels like.
So that's good. I like it.
I like it too.
I would have like maybe one or two of these, and then I would probably switch back to just because I like the lighter stuff. But this is good. It's a
Yeah,
good
I
beer.
don't know. I think if I started on this, I could keep going with
You
it.
think so?
Yeah, I mean, it's light enough on the alcohol, and it's light enough on the taste.
I mean, look at that.
But it's got
color,
more.
though.
It's
Look
got
at
more
that.
flavor. It's got more flavor than the Mexican lager does.
Ooh, let's. I got an idea.
It's got more flavor than the Mexican lager does, but it's still easy to drink.
Look at that. That's a nice fucking color. I like that.
What do you think, Mundo?
Oh, it's really good.
Good?
It's good.
Mundo says it's good.
I mean, I can
So-
see where you can say where it can taste like a Negro Modelo, but a little lighter.
It's definitely lighter. Yeah. So anyway, we're drinking beer. We're doing a solid day drink here. I don't know, James. What do you think?
I was just talking to I had to go use the bathroom. I was just talking to Lisa. I was like, man, I love day drinking.
Day
Like,
drinking
I
is the
love
best.
day drinking. Like it's what 2:30 now. You got stuff to do.
I do have stuff to do.
I don't.
You're gonna keep day drinking.
I am.
Yeah.
I might day drink a little bit with Mundo, and then by like 5, I'm just gonna go fucking
To
meaningless,
Bliss?
bro.
Yeah, you're. Oh, wait, what? Go to the bar, huh?
I
Yeah.
know how Mario gets when we start drinking.
Oh, yeah.
What do you
Let's
mean?
go.
Oh, yeah, it's,
Let's go.
No.
Let's go to the bar.
Mario does not get any way. I just follow these
Like
guys.
out of nowhere, he'll stop drinking. It'll get all silent, and then he'll go, "Hey, let's go to Blitz."
That's
That's
some
funny.
bullshit, dude.
That is, no, it's true.
Dude, you know who stopped by not too long ago when we had like a little, it was not like a cookout. I had the skylight going.
Yeah.
Fucking Bettis, dude. Josh Bettis.
Really?
stopped by. Yeah, I haven't seen that motherfucker in so long.
Oh,
bro.
that's cool.
It was good seeing him.
Yeah, but you were day drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were day drinking. So the good thing about day drinking is that you can get drunk, and then you can deal with your hangover, and then go to sleep.
Yep. And then
right?
tomorrow,
And then tomorrow you feel good.
yeah, you're not hungover.
Yeah.
Or your hangover is very small.
Not as much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling James, I had happy hour last night, and I had probably about like 3 tall boy Dos Equis, and then
That's it?
yeah, it wasn't too bad. But then I got home and I had another couple beers.
Yeah.
Because safety first.
Yeah.
And yeah, I woke up this morning and I was like, oh no, I gotta go do the show, and I gotta drink beer, and I was worried about it. And I was like, man, I think I drank too much last night. And then I got here and I drank the pregame beer, and I was like, oh no, I'm good. Let's roll.
Like I was telling you,
Let's roll.
yeah. Yesterday,
Back
my
in the
wife-
game.
Yep, wife had a Christmas party, and we went, had a 1 beer there, went to Spirit Winds. I had 2 beers, got home, had another 2 beers, 9 o'clock, I cut it quits.
Yeah. We keep calling it Spirit Winds, right?
It's not.
Like, it's not.
What
But
is it? It's like
I don't know what it's
Icebox-
called.
what is
It was
called?
ice. I don't know.
Icebox something. I don't
It's
know.
Icebox something. But here's the thing: they should have just bought the name
Yeah.
and just kept it Icebox Spirit Winds, because
Dang, and then
everybody
sold-
knows it as Spirit Winds.
Because they do sell, like, liquor, so it could have been Spirit.
Yeah, but they do locally sourced distilleries though.
Yeah,
For their liquor. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a good spot. I think y'all should check it out. I mean, we're hammering it. It's like a commercial for
yeah,
that
I
place.
know, right? It seems like
Golly.
we're fucking doing a commercial
like-
for Icebox.
We're
Which we're
riding
not.
them hard
Yeah,
right
we're-
now.
We're not
but
doing a commercial.
no.
We just really, really like their
No,
product.
I will tell you, I went to happy hour a couple weeks ago at Bosque over there on Telshore, and had a great time.
Yeah.
And they have some really good food over there, and they have some good beers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're not just on the Icebox train. We like all of our local
Everything here,
breweries.
If we had a dive bar,
the
I would
game
be
has stepped
fucking-
up.
Yeah, the game's
In the
definitely
area.
has.
Yeah.
So
Your dive bar, what? What were you saying about dive bar?
I miss a good fucking dive bar. Yes, we have the one in Mesilla, kind of. What is it called?
El Patio?
El Patio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the only dive bar we have in Cruces now.
Left.
That's it.
Yeah.
I miss a dive. I want to go
It's
to
Palacios.
Dark-
That's
Palacios.
Okay, Palacios is different, bro.
Chopez.
It's too far.
It is far. You have to commit to going out there.
Palacios is, I guess, a dive bar, but it's more historic.
No,
And-
El Patio's the historic one.
Well, both of them are historic.
I guess so. They've both been around a long time. I don't know. I think, what's funny is I think that Applebee's is a dive bar now.
Dude, so
In this
Mundo
town.
always tries to get us to
It's
go.
but it's cheap.
I want to get a bucket and margarita thing. The bucket
Yeah.
but they don't ever want to go.
It's $1 or whatever it is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
No,
$5 or something.
Yeah,
but
the
they
Bru-
never want to go.
the Brutus over there is a nice cheap beer, but I mean you're not going to get anything craft. I mean
But remember when we used to have that bar above the brew? Remember the brew?
Yeah, the brew and
then
the
the
club
one
and
the
the
club,
annex.
the
Yeah,
God,
I used
why
to
are
play
those-
there all the time, man. That's
Welcome
the
in.
best.
Welcome in. Remember
No,
that place?
I only
straight
walked
up.
into
Hootenannies, bro.
Hootenannies. I only walked into the Welcome In like twice in my life, and normally I was with you.
It's like
I
dive
needed
bars
to
just
be with you.
disappeared here. They just like disappeared.
Yeah, well, so we have a lot of restaurant and grill bars now. The straight up bar in our town is going out of style. We only have a few left, but it's kind of how everything has gone though. I think, and if you look at the liquor laws in the state, there's a
They're
reason
kind
for
of
that.
crazy, right?
Well,
Yeah.
they changed it. Before you had like a pure liquor license is very hard to get, but if you serve food,
Easy.
you're good to go. You can get it's way less money, and you can get a full liquor license.
Do they
which
still
is
do
great.
that thing where they only have like a finite amount of liquor?
No,
license?
they changed all of that.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that changed all of that.
Because I remember that was a
That's
big
what
thing.
it
It'd
was.
be
Yeah,
like
when the
$200,000 for
yeah,
a fucking.
that's
liquor
when all the
license.
breweries started coming up
Yeah.
because they were like, "Oh, hey, we can do this now." So, but it was really good. But let's go back to
a
this.
lot of people were pissed off when
Yeah, well, there's a few people that lost some money on that, but oh well, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. So anyway, back to the Midnight Maze. I like this one.
I like it a lot.
I think it's a do it. I definitely, when we were talking on the first episode, can I have more than one of them? Yes, I can have more than one of them.
Yeah.
Should you have more than 3?
Probably not. Well,
Well, if you're
you
not
want to.
driving, then don't worry about it, right? So I could definitely drink 3 to 4 or 5, 6 of these easily.
Like I said,
have a good day.
imagine you're in New Mexico. I don't know. Imagine you're in New Mexico, you go to White Sands.
Did you see me pull that back into beer?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
On
I'm
a
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you on your point. There,
Imagine
but-
you're in New Mexico at White Sands on a nice, not too hot summer day. And you pull
not
one
too
of these
hot summer day?
Yeah,
Do we have those?
Hell yeah, bro.
I mean, we have a not too hot fall day.
So you think all summer days are hot?
I would say that.
Summertime around here, yeah.
Yeah, I would say. I would say from like
not as hot Sunday day.
I would say from
summer
like
day,
the end of May through the end of August is hell on earth.
Yeah. But I imagine pulling one of these bad boys out, like from your fucking ice chest, ice cold.
Oh yeah,
dude.
At the lake,
Lake
camping up in the mountains. You know,
absolutely.
sitting around the fire, roasting weenies and marshmallows.
Yeah.
You know, got the kids running around doing stuff they shouldn't be doing normally.
Yeah.
And then you're drinking beer at the fire, not caring about nothing.
That's right.
That's a good beer for that.
Damn.
Doesn't that sound nice? You're like visualizing that right now. Huh? You're like,
I am. You know, because I
that
just
sounds
remembered
like a
like
good
when we were kids in high school, we used to go camping.
We did used to go camping. Remember when we went to Bonito Lake?
Dude, we used to do so much crazy shit.
We took your dad's truck, and we like had hot dogs.
Oh shit!
And
That
eggs.
big purple truck, that huge fucking thing.
Yeah, we took the 2500, and we went up there and had a good time. But we ran out of food.
Oh, you tell the story, bro.
ran
This is
out
all
of-
you. This is all you. This is you, Tim. And, hey, Taylor, Tim. I'm calling you guys out because this is you and Bro Dude. You tell.
These poor. Well, so I mean, we were what, seniors in high school?
Probably.
I think.
Yeah.
And we get to the campsite up at Bonito Lake, which you can't even go to because of the
What?
fires and stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
and then it got all screwed up, and then it got back for a minute, and now it's all screwed up again. But anyway, we're up there, and we're on our first night. We just had a good old time, right? We had steaks and we did a whole thing. We had cases of beer with us, and it was great. And then we failed to plan for the next day, meaning all we had was
We
one.
pretty much just ate everything that night.
We had I think we had 6 guys. There was like 6 of us, and we literally had a pack of hot dogs left after the first night, and we were staying the whole next day.
And we were starving.
We didn't have breakfast. We didn't have lunch, and we're like, we don't got no damn food. I go, guys, all we got is a pack of hot dogs, and that's what we have. And everybody's like, well, that's just not going to do. And, well, of course, we had a shitload of beer. And so these younger high schooler kids were there with their parents, right?
Yep.
Well,
We're talking like freshmen.
Yeah.
Barely
They're like
freshmen.
15
Yeah,
maybe.
little guys.
And we're like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And we're having a fire, and we're hanging out. Everybody's hungry. And he's like, man, we don't have any damn food. And I was like, yeah, that's a problem. And so I happened to have a little bit of Mary Jane on me at the time. And these kids roll up, and they were like, hey guys, what's going on? And we're like, just hanging out. And they're like, hey, you guys have any pot on you? And I go, as a matter of fact, I do.
Can we buy some?
Can we buy some? And I said,
let's
well,
talk
hold
about
on a
that.
second. I said, and literally, I said, how much food you guys got? and they said, well, how much pot do you have? And I said, well, I got enough for a dozen eggs and
Bacon?
a pack of bacon.
They brought eggs, bacon, some tortillas.
Yeah, so
Dude,
I traded.
These kids saved us.
They hooked us up. We would have starved to death, I think, if we didn't have these kids, because we literally had to go through that whole night. And I mean, we're talking, this is at 4:00 in the afternoon or something, 5:00. It just got dark, and so we're like, I don't know what we're gonna eat tomorrow, whatever. Yeah, so they stole all of their parents' food
We gave them weed.
for a dime bag of weed. So there you go.
It worked out for us. It worked out for them.
Yeah,
So.
high school story. There you go. Yeah, all illegal. I think the statute of limitations should be up on all of that. I would hope.
We'll see, buddy. Nah. The kids,
no, it was fun though.
they
It was a
probably-
good time.
They probably have a good story. Like, man,
Oh,
remember
yeah.
when we were kids and we traded food for some weed?
Exactly. I mean, they were at least 15, right? I mean, and we were young at the time too. They were only like 2 or 3 years younger than us. So, yeah.
See, I
it was
remember
one of
them
those
being
things.
younger. Like I want to say like middle school.
No, they weren't middle schoolers. We wouldn't have done that. Come on now,
Dude.
Come on now,
We would've
James.
done that.
This is public, just so you know. Let's make.
It's the 90s.
Yeah, it was the 90s. It was. The
Shit was
90s.
different back then, bro.
Shit was a lot different back then. Nobody had like camera phones.
No.
Remember carrying a
the fucking
pager around the
little,
school?
dude.
Yeah, you were
Texting you.
You were a
fucking
badass.
911.
911. Yeah, call me now. What's going on?
Dude, our code's 4474, and then
Yeah.
yours was it was the last 4 of your phone number, which I forgot.
0829.
God damn, yes.
Yeah.
So
That's
whenever
funny.
we need to get a hold of it, big 4474-911.
Yeah.
Call Barrio now.
Now, call Barrio now. Yeah. Or
you
call
have a
Sean
pager?
now.
No, I didn't have one.
Mundo didn't have a pager?
Shit.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 41.
You're not that much younger than us.
No, but it was different though. Remember, because when we finished high school, that's when the Nokias came out. Remember that?
The little brick ones.
Yeah. And that was like the thing. They were all in the Matrix and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things are badass.
Those
dude.
were cool. Yeah. And then they put cameras on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, I can take pictures of stuff.
Dude, remember the
So we
pages?
got lucky because nobody has pictures of any of that stuff, which is great. Or videos.
Well, if they
or
do,
anything.
it's a fucking Polaroid.
a Polaroid, yeah, or a disposable
Yeah,
camera.
yeah.
Exactly.
Which kind of bums me out because, like, I don't have, because I left, when I was like 18, 19, 20? I don't have, like, pictures or anything from when we were kids.
I don't have a lot either. There's a few that people have posted on their Facebooks of our high school years.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing, actually. I will tell you that not having photo evidence was a good thing.
Yeah. These
Yeah.
days, you can't get away with
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. So anyway, but we're upstanding, law-abiding citizens.
We
at this
are.
point. Oh, that's good stuff. That is good stuff right there. Oh, that was perfect.
So this is a go.
That was perfect.
This is definitely a go.
That was perfect.
Mundo, what's your verdict, bud?
That's good.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
recommend it.
yeah. Recommend it, drink it, love it, enjoy
I
it.
just wish it came in bottles, like glass bottles.
You
Like
know,
a regular Modelo. That's
Like a
I
dark,
think-
like an amber
like-
bottle?
like the Modelo bottles. Like,
yeah,
What
I think that would be good.
Okay.
I think it's probably an expense issue for local breweries
Yeah,
to
I mean,
actually
you
use
don't,
bottles,
Yeah,
right?
you don't want to be buying bottles. They're expensive.
Yeah, I mean,
you
you
know.
know, get a growler,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, but
I guess that's their bottle.
cans are
Without
cheaper.
growlers.
Cans are cheaper. And you know, like a canning machine is like $250,000.
Yeah, but you throw a can on the floor, it just makes it just go thunk.
Yeah.
You throw a beer bottle on the ground, you know.
Well, hey, I guess
Makes
if
a full noise.
you're breaking the law all the time,
Break the law if you
and
throw a
starting,
bottle on the floor.
yeah, being a degenerate human being,
Yeah, right?
you're the one that started that.
What
by
the
the
fuck
way.
did I do?
I don't know. You just started it. You talked mad shit about Mundo. He didn't even notice. Anyway,
Barry don't talk shit.
yeah. Hey, easy, man. We're all friends here. Come on now. Anyway, beer's
that
good. Enjoyed it. It's a good beer. Keep drinking. I need to catch up with you.
It's
You're drinking
tasty, bro.
fast.
I think I put
And,
lime salt in it too.
We got stories for years. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and remember to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, right? And then we'll keep on rolling.
And Icebox, we got another beer. Is that it?
No, that's it, dude.
Oh, shit.
That's it. We're done.
Well-
Because we pre-gamed with the light.
Yeah.
Let's do a review.
Yeah.
We pre-gamed with the light, which is
Look at
pretty
a
much
whole
gone.
growler. We fucking drank.
Yeah.
And
well, there's a little bit left in here. We did the Mexican lager. Great.
Yeah.
It's a do it.
do it.
Go drink it. And the Midnight Maze Mexican lager dark.
Oh, here's the thing that I didn't
Good.
mention about that. Now, I could be wrong because it might not be this one. But not too long ago, I was at the Spirit Winds Icebox Brewery. And the bartender there said because they have this dark lager, they also had the Mexican lager.
Mm-hmm.
So what she did for me was she mixed them both. You know how we used to
Oh, you
drink the
do the
black,
black
and
and
tans?
tans?
Yep.
Yeah?
She mixed them both in the glass. I think it might have been a different beer, but I'm pretty sure it was these two. It was amazing, dude.
Hey, there you go.
So I don't know if that's right.
I bet
If
they
you're
would go
from
good together.
Icebox, that was a really good idea because I enjoyed that. I like
There you
mixing
go.
them too, like a black and tan.
I bet those would be good together.
Yeah, it was really good, bro.
Yeah, might have to try it out. Anyway,
Once again, this was not a commercial for Icebox. They just make really good beer.
yeah, and we will not do Icebox next time.
No, we'll do.
How about that?
How about next time we'll do one beer from a local brewery and then a second beer from
Wherever.
wherever.
You'll find something.
And if you
obscure.
guys see this, just put what beers you want us to try for real. Like we'll try
Yeah.
them. You know,
You got
if we
something
can't
you
get them,
like?
then you can send them to us. You know,
Can they do
you know what I
that? I
found
don't even
out
know.
not too long ago is that El Paso serves. They sell Yingling now.
Well, they have the lager Yingling.
So you just have the lager one.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I haven't been
Yuengling-
able to find the Yingling Black and Tan, which is probably one of the best beers ever.
yeah.
And it's the oldest brewery in the United States.
When
And
I lived,
it's the best.
Yeah,
And
when I lived in the
I think we talked
Northeast
about
and stuff, like Yingling, I loved Yingling. It was,
Yeah,
oh, man.
it's super good. The the regular straight lager is okay, but the black and tan that they have bottled is just fantastic. But maybe we can get our hands on that. That would be great.
That'd be great.
But yeah, we'll get into some of the other breweries, and I think we need to just get something crazy in here that
Not bacon beer.
not bacon beer.
I think we talked about
We
it.
did talk about that at length. We're not doing bacon beer.
No bacon beer.
But maybe
Sure,
we.
that way they can see our reactions.
No.
Ooh.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll throw up, dude. I don't want to throw up on camera.
Not good. We're too old for that. I mean, I almost threw up in my 20s drinking that beer.
It's
But
it's fucking gross.
it is gross. But maybe we'll throw in some other things. I mean, the possibilities are endless,
They are.
and we have a lot of beer to get through. That's just even produced in the Mesilla Valley. So, yeah, we'll keep on rolling, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Cheers. You guys have a good night. And,
Stay tuned,
we'll
like
see you
and
next
subscribe.
time. All right. Laters.